Hello, it is Commando, and today I will be reviewing a game called Guild Wars 2. Now, I've had this game for a while, and a sale has just passed, so a few of you might have picked this up on your sale. It was half off, $25 for the normal edition, $35 for the, a few extra things, like armor skins. Uh, yeah, I felt like I needed to do a review because this is oh I just feel like this is a really good game, and it's a surprisingly small amount of people actually know about it. Uh, so basically, what it is, if you haven't heard of it, it's a MMO uh, where there are like professions instead of classes, and each profession has like a skill set. So this is one of my new characters. My main is a guardian, uh, and since I'm a elementalist, I can use fire, water, lightning, and ground. I think technically lightning is supposed to be air. If you've ever heard of the last water bender, it's like all four elements. Um, but yeah, so I can switch with my F1, and then I'll have like this, like ooh steam, or that's steam. But yeah, there's a lot of bubbles. Really cool effects. This game has just extraordinary effects. Like if you crank this all the way up, it looks just beautiful. And I'm gonna stay down here because, as you saw before, there are people up on the roof, and I don't want them to kill me. I'm just gonna kind of hide, or maybe I'll swim around a little, see if I can get out of here safe. Uh, yeah. So I'm an elementalist, and this game is like, if you guys know World of Warcraft, it's like that, except it actually changes. Like, Halloween's okay. Halloween's coming up, and they always do something for Halloween. So if you want to start, I'd recommend getting it as soon as you can, because I'd recommend getting it as soon as you can because they always do something special. The amount of content in this game honestly makes me question why anybody wouldn't play this game. Like, why would you buy a $60 or like pay a subscription? There's no subscription. You pay $60 right now at least. It won't be that way for a while. You pay $60 and you never pay at anything. And there's so much random little touches that make this game just beautiful. Right now I'm in World v World. I'm in one of the I'm in the third top World v World guild, which is basically servers fighting against each other. Let's see. There's our commander. The commander title you can buy if you have 300 gold and 300 gold and I think 250 badges of honor, which you get from playing World v World, which stops people who haven't played World v World and are just super rich from kind of ruining the World v World experience because they don't know anything. I know that might sound harsh, but it really comes down. You're fighting, and you're fighting for your server. So you want your server to win because you can get rewards and stuff. Right now, there's a big there's a big event going on where it's like a kind of like a ranked event, and you can get like cool skins for your weapons. And yeah, the weapons they look really cool. Black Lion Trading Company. This is one of the other cool things. There's like until Halloween. I believe that's the time frame. There's like Halloween items, so like tireless harvesting minion is 1,000 gems, which is like I think like $7 or so. I can check. I don't actually have it linked, so. Okay, so yeah, that's actually about $15, around that. Um, but the cool thing is you can actually exchange gold for gems. So if you just $25, that's all you want to pay for forever. You don't want to ever pay anything else. You can go with that. Never have to pay, and buy the cool seasonal event stuff going on. And there's like style. You can like preview them. There's some really cool things. Mad King's outfit. That actually looks really cool. I won't lie. I'm actually probably gonna save up for that. And there's like witches. There's a lot of really cool things. Um, it's very extensive. There's like bone picks, logging minions, support packs. It's just loaded with content, guys. I mean, this game is just amazing. And I love that you can preview things, because sometimes you see an icon for something and you're like, I don't know what that looked like. You can just go. That's World Be World. Actually, is this? Yeah, the keybind is O for this. And then you can go to Trading Post and say Cobalt. That's that's what I have on my Guardian. It's this. It's like, pretty standard, but once you use it, it's flaming. It's pretty cool. There's 5 different races, which each have slight variations. Like when you're downed, which is basic. When your health goes below 0, you are downed, which means you're kind of laying on the ground. If you kill something, it's pretty standard. If you kill something, you can get back up. There's also other things, like for Char, you can, I know for Char Elementalists, they can kind of go into an ethereal form, where they're just a blob of light, and they can run. And it looks really cool. But if you're like in a really concentrated area in World v World, which is most people don't like World v World. Well, I can't say that, because there's a lot of people who like it, but I can't say everybody likes it, because it's not true. A lot of people just like doing the evolving story, because there's also a story that changes. The content in this game, really, it's just extraordinary. Like, yeah, we're just gonna take this guard down real fast. These groups of people are called Zergs, and basically they just go onto the commander title, and yeah, oh my god, that guy looks cool. They go, that guy's got primeval armor, which you can buy. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's Zergs, and basically they just go and do the commander's bidding. This is called player versus door, in my opinion, comically. You can see the supply. There's like supply chains, sentries to defend them. The caravan's gonna reach that tower. We can go pick up resources from that tower, but only that tower. It's not universal, so you kind of have to direct your army. And I'll be back. Hello, we are back. That's just a thing. Gotta reset every once in a while. Yeah, but we're here, taking this door down. The other really cool thing that separates this from other games, besides the the very unique races. It's not just elves over and over again. I see that in almost all MMOs I try. There's always some sort of elf-like race, and you know, as cool as elves are, I actually only really like the lore behind dark elves. So there's not a whole lot of point for me in those other games where they just have a bunch of random things. They're like, oh, they're not uh, elves. They're elves. Come on. This game, it's got like freaking tiger people. I mean, there's a lot to like about this game, to be honest. I know that sounds pretty biased, and it might be, but this is a very, very content-filled game. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's a crazy amount of things you can do. I mean, I've played this for like a year. Haven't really gotten bored. Um, you know, sometimes I'd move to a different game because I see a game's out. I'm like, oh, I want to try that. But this game, I mean, as long as the servers are still hosting, I'm always gonna return to it. It's a really cool game, and if you spend a lot of time on this game, you really can go far. So what I'm gonna do is uh, I'm gonna keep going with the Zerg, and once I die or feel that I need to show you one of the elements, I'll cut off and then cut to where the oh where the representation or whatever you want to call it would be. So yeah, right now we're killing champion warriors. There's events like this around. This game isn't a grind game. If you like grind games, you probably won't like this game. You might like grind just because you kind of have to for the game. I used to play MapleStory, and that game's just filled to the brim with grind. And I play this game, there's like no grind because there's these events and they actually matter to the world. It's not just some event on timer. It'll change the world. I know that sounds really that sounds like really fanboyish, but it actually has some effect, even if it's slight. Like there's a mission. Oh, that's a bunch of guildies. Yeah, those are guildies. They're all from the guild IX, I see. They're just on pin. I'm not sure who they're on, but yeah. I see. There's a lot of TeamSpeak servers and stuff. Let's see if I can throw a firestorm down here. I use a staff. I mainly use fire damage because it's got a lot of nice damaging AoEs. But then again, there's like water, which has like with staff at least, the skills change. Oh man! All right, here I can show you my little rift skill. Wow! Look at that. See, now I'm out of their range, so I can revive. Hopefully, someone can help me. I did promise I would go to a different part of the game when I died, so yeah, I'll be back in just a sec. Hello, I am back, and we are now in Lion's Arch, and this is basically where everything happens. There's a lot of people here because everything you can buy, all the commerce is here. You can these are things you can get from dungeon tokens, which you get from completing dungeons, and you can get like gifts of thorns, some really cool stuff. Like if I wanted a nightmare scepter, I could see that. That doesn't actually look that cool. Or if I wanted, say, a staff, I could be like, hey brah, let me see your staff. And not gonna lie, that's kind of lame looking. staff. But, yeah, so I came here to show you crafting. I will show you crafting. There's a lot of professions. I'm a huntsman. It's where all my money is. There's some things are time locked, but that allows you to make money off of it because people don't want to wait. They're rich. Why would they wait? But the good thing about crafting in this game is every time you craft, it lowers the amount you have to do next time. So if I do this, see, it keeps going in half, and it'll just give me a bunch of useless maintenance oils. So that's good. I'm a master huntsman. I'm very proud of it. I've got too many of these. So yeah, you can understand why it's good to search. There's discovery where you can put like, ooh, I want to put this in. Oh, it can't do anything. Put this in. There's a lot of experimenting you can do. If you actually have parts, there's kind of a yes, I want to be a chef. I don't want to be an artificer. All right. So I can talk to this guy. I need cooking supplies. Well, I need let's see. I need yeast. Probably some water and flour. There we go. And if I go in here, see, I'm a novice chef. I'm not very experienced. I can make loaves of bread, and that will give me both experience here and experience in here. So if I craft these, this will go down, and the cool thing about this is that each time you craft, it will go down. So if something's super easy to craft, you can't just get plain XP. If you craft the same thing over and over and over, it won't keep giving you stuff. So that kind of helps from getting X points. Otherwise, people would just, have a ton of bread at all times. So like this is meaty plant food, yeah. And it used to sell for around 6 gold. Now it's 50 silver. There's a big event and everybody needed them, so supply and demand or something. Yeast, I can unpack that. There's also deposit all collectibles. We'll just put everything in there. I've got a bunch of stuff on this girl. Like seriously, I got like common clothing. Tomato. Cute. Put it back to normal. She looks so evil, and then she's got that adorable Quaggin backpack. And then there's like minis and stuff to furtherly customize yourself. Most of them don't look very cute. Fractal relic. A bunch of stuff here. This is like a weird thing I like doing, but there's like mega events where there's a huge boss, and everybody participates in it, and it's the boss crazy amounts of damage, so you really gotta work together. And sometimes it's timed, so you gotta go fast as well. But sometimes I'll buy a bunch of veggie burgers because it's like, I don't know, like 70 copper per. And I'll go to one of the mega events and be like, alright everybody, who wants some veggie burgers? Because you can have them, and for things that aren't veggie burgers, they'll provide very useful buffs and stuff. And with those buffs, you can, you're basically helping the effort, which can help you get rares and stuff, because the mega events give you rares. And yeah, that's a very short summary. Don't think this is all that's in the game, because there's a lot more that I just simply can't say in one video. If it sounds interesting to you, if you've played MMOs and you're sick of the grind, this game, you're gonna love it. It's just amazing. Like, we were in that thing, and now, like, before we were in that dragon area, now it's, like, kind of like a misty, mysterious area. There's, like, a little shipwreck. You can actually, some things you can go under and find things which you can put, like, living stories, what it's called. And it's basically the developers evolve the story as you play. So, yeah, it allows for some feeling of actually having the world alive. Other than games like World of Warcraft and stuff, they have not DLCs, expansions that are free because you're paying a monthly subscription. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on World of Warcraft. I mean, I do respect it because it has a ton of lore. Um, so does this game, but I mean that game probably has a bit more lore than this game because it's been going for like, I don't know, 10 years, a really long time. Probably longer than I've been alive. Uh, I'm sure it's more than 10 years. Like, yeah. If this looks interesting, go buy the game. Not advertising or anything, but this is a really good game. If you like MMOs, you're gonna love this. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.